Hey, this is Isaiah Nelson. This is a spoken word lecture with no rhyming. Now, real quick, we got this thing called I want to be a leader and I ain't no follower. Well, let me tell you this. It's not wrong with being a follower sometimes. I'm going to say that again. At times, there's nothing wrong with following. When we are born into this world, we have certain gifts, but at the same time, we don't know nothing. And we need to follow behind something. The question is not following. It is, who are we following? There are great leaders out there. You didn't just wake up one day and you knew all this great information. Your DNA, the RNA, genetically, or listening to certain people that know what they're talking about and have experience, that is how you're able to know. So when we are born into this world, we are already following because we're following behind our past generations to make it better. Or I hate to say it, some of us are born here to make things worse. Whatever the case may be, we start off following. It is who you are following. Okay. Now, the problem is that when you always want to be a leader, you better be careful with that because you don't know it all. When you have that arrogant attitude, when you feel like you can't listen to nobody, when you feel like you don't want nobody telling you what to do and how to do it, you may miss out on opportunities. You may miss out on a peaceful life. You may miss out on something that could have took you or your family to another level, but you missed out. And now others that's under you, that's suffering, people that depend on you and following you is suffering because you're too damn arrogant and big-headed to listen to a leader. In order to be a leader, you must have a leader follow you. Okay, so in this universe, in this world that we live in, all we're doing is leading information and following information. It's like a seesaw. It's pretty funny. Everybody think they're creating something. You may say it a different way. Your energy may go about it in a different way. But we're still leading in a certain way and we're still following in a certain way. That's like with how I eat. It's funny because I'm not eating meat and it's getting to a point now where I'm not eating dairy. And in the past, I love my pork and my dairy like a rat loves cheese. So what motivated me is studying from the leaders that talk about food, certain things. Not saying there's anything wrong with eating certain meats, but I'm just saying, like, once I started listening, see, I had to follow. I have no problem with saying that I follow to understand what the hell I'm doing. Okay? Because you don't want to be a dumb follower. You don't just want to follow behind something because it sounds cool, because it's a fad, because it's a Mr. or Mrs. Me Too movement. So again, I'm listening to these people. I'm following the words that they're saying because it adds up. It's valid, factual information. But then where I lead myself and I become a leader is I make it my own. What made you stop eating certain things may be different from me. So I have to build my own leadership, my own situation, my own reasoning for not doing this or not doing that. And I feel like that is the thin line with leadership and following. You follow to know, to build intellect, but you become a leader when you have wisdom, when you make it your own, when you're not just going off a fad. So Isaiah Nelson, thank you all for listening.